everyone, welcome back. I hope you all had a fantastic week. Happy Friday. I hope you're as excited for the weekend as I am because I love the weekends. Okay, so this week I was in some type of mood. First of all, I've just been digging this like messy hair look. I don't know why. Maybe I really do messy hair a lot in the summer, so just throwing it up in a messy like half up clip I've been loving this week. So that's my first totally random, but I've also kind of been feeling the pastels, and I think it's because one specific collection, but even like my clothes, this shirt I got at Kohl's and it's just a really pretty teal color. I've been wearing like corals and pastel pinks and all those type colors, so I've just been in a pastel type mood. And like I said, it's from one specific thing that I know of. So I'll go ahead and start there. It's kind of out of order, but let's jump into favorites and let's start with the pastel. Now this is completely Leslie's fault. Leslie is my best friend. Her channel is Lip Gloss Leslie. I'm sure most of you guys know that, but she did a review on all of the new Wet n Wild Spring collection stuff, and she also this week did a like a tutorial of some of the new products, and these are very pastel colors. They're absolutely beautiful. This one right here is called the New Romantics, and that's what I have on my eyes today. I have on mainly the purple on my lid and lower lash line, but I used this white in the inner corner and as my cheek highlight. The pink is beautiful. Like, all three of these are absolutely stunning. This is the only one that I got, the only eyeshadow trio. I think there's only 2 or 3, but the New Romantics was like, I need this in my life stat, and I'm so glad I got it. So I reached for this so much this week, even if it was just to put that bright white on my lid with a blending shade in the crease. So pretty, highly recommend this. But I also, and I've been using this one a lot the past couple of weeks. It's the Lorac Gold palette, and I've mainly been using this in my crease. So like these 3 colors, Unwind, Undeniable, and Unedited, these have been staples the past couple of weeks. These 2 worked in my crease. This is such a pretty deep brown, almost black, to really create that outer corner dimension. And so I've reached for this a lot. Now I love Undressed all over the lid just as a base shadow to start out any look. Now these shimmery shades are really gorgeous too, but the past few weeks I've been sticking to these 3 plus this one just for in the crease. I love the formula of these Lorac shadows. The Lorac Pro, I'm not such a big formula of that texture or that, you know, formulation, but this feels like it has a different formulation and I absolutely love it. So these 2 have definitely been go-to for eyes. Another thing I want to mention about the eyes, and I think these are ridiculously priced. It's the Lancome Liqui-pencil Drama, and this is the black one. I got this in my Sephora Play like monthly subscription service. If you guys want me to start doing unboxings, it comes in this box. Everybody gets the same thing, and a lot of people unbox theirs, so I didn't know if I should unbox it. Plus it's not available to everyone yet, but I did get this Lancome pencil in my box last month, and I love this. This stays beautifully in your waterline, but not only that, is I have been putting it on my upper lash line, like really close to my lashes, and it's definitely gave a lot of definition to my lash line. And these smudge beautifully, but once they set, they are there all day, and I really like this. I think they're like $30, which is kind of insane for like a pencil liner, because there's a lot at the drugstore that I feel do the same thing, but I got it and I've been loving it, so I thought I would mention that. So that's kind of it for eyes. Okay, I want to mention this next thing really quickly because I'm going to do a full review on it. It's the Sephora, the Perfection Mist Airbrush Foundation. I'm in the color Fawn. This is $28. I took back that Kat Von D color correcting eyeshadow primer. I will link a card to my review because I thought that was like so far the biggest fail of 2016. So I took that back. It was $25 and this was $28. So I thought I would give it a shot. I love this. I've had it all week. I got it last week and I used it over the weekend. We went kind of on a mini vacation. We did vlog. So if you haven't seen our vlog, check that out. But I love this. It's so easy. I'm going to do a full review because there's some definite tips and tricks that I have for this. But so far, I had to mention it because I've loved it. That's what I'm wearing today. And then something else for the face that I haven't had in a couple of months now. Like, I've repurchased this probably 5 or 6 times already. But the past couple of months, I just haven't repurchased it. I have been using this Tatcha Luminous Dewy Skin Mist instead, which is like $48. I just ran out of it. It's in my empties bucket there, but Fix Plus. I'm just going to go back to this. This is so much cheaper and I feel like it does close to the same thing. The Tatcha one definitely makes you look more luminous, but this one takes away the powdery look, which is really what I'm looking for, and it sets my makeup. So I've just missed my Fix Plus and I'm glad I got another bottle of it. Did I tell y'all that this highlight is from this Wet n Wild trio? I really like it. Look at, bam, bam, bam. Okay, another thing for my cheeks that I have loved this week, and I've been getting so many new products that it's been hard for me to keep up, like trying all the new things, you know, but I finally got into this. This is the Covergirl True Blend blush, and it's in the medium shade. It is so beautiful. This is what I'm wearing on my cheeks. And it's got a little bit of sheen to it, but even if you have oily skin or texture on your cheeks, I still think that you would love this. It's the perfect everyday blush. Seriously. I am a light skin tone, so this still works for me. Even though it says M for medium, it still works for me. And I don't have either of the other ones, but I think this one would work for most skin tones. I love that. I really like the formula of that. I want to try the bronzer. If you've tried the bronzer in this line, let me know if it's worth it. And then the last few things are lip products because I have gone lip crazy this week. And 2 of them are kind of the same color, but one of them is kind of a pop of pastel, or it's not really pastel. It's kind of more of a hot pink. This was something else I got in my play box. So, this is the Bare Minerals Pop of Passion in Plumberry Pop. And I had never tried these. Now, when they first came out, I went to Ulta and I swatched them and I wasn't super impressed. But I took this on my little mini vacation this weekend and it is so hydrating. But look at the pigment. Like, it almost reminds me of the formula of the baby lips. Like, it's super hydrating and super nourishing. But you know what this reminds me of? The Revlon lip butters. But the pigment is so much better. So I really like this. And it's, whenever I've had on kind of this color, this pastel color, this looks really pretty with it. Today I'm wearing something different. But I definitely love the formula of this. I mean, I'm amazed at the pigment. For how like chapstick feeling it is. The pigment is there and it kind of stains your lips. Like, the actual color goes away. It's not like long lasting, but see, the stain kind of stays around for a long time. So I love this, especially on vacation. It was really easy. And if I wanted super simple eyes or nothing at all on my eyes, just mascara and this little pink lip, it was really pretty. Okay, can we talk about these darn Sephora lip liners? I've heard multiple people talk about them. Leslie, Laura, a bunch of you guys have recommended them to me. This is the Sephora Contour Rouge Gel Lip Liner, and mine's in the color Nothing But Nude. These things, when I first put it on, I was like, okay, cool. It's like a Urban Decay lip liner. It's very creamy. You know, it's very comfortable, but the lasting power of these is what amazes me. Like, once my lipstick fades, my lip liner is still on. So if you like to kind of overline your lips just a little bit, this shade, Nothing But Nude, is one that you can do that with because that will stay. It has really great staying power. So it's like once your lipstick starts fading, your lip line isn't going to fade away. You know, it's really great. I do have this on today with the next product I'm going to mention. The next product is kind of like frou-frou, and what's funny is if you watched my, I didn't do a Valentine's Day haul, but I did a Friday favorites, and one of you guys told me to trim my bangs, and I did. I trimmed them myself. What do y'all think? Totally off subject, I know. I had mentioned in my Friday favorites, like, most of the things that Brad bought me. Now, he bought me 2 Tom Ford lipsticks, but he bought the same color, so I switched one of them with this one. This is what I have on my lips right now. It's the shade Indian Rose, and this is my favorite Tom Ford lipstick that I have. I have, like, I don't know, 7 or 8 of them, and this color is so pretty. It's also not matte, so it has that, you know, dimension. I feel like I've used that word like 25 times in this video, but it has that sheen that kind of makes your lips look super lustrous and, you know, voluptuous, and I really like this one. Can you guys see it? It's so pretty. It's my favorite one, and I love it. I'm glad I picked this color. The formula is great. Definitely recommend this one. I know that Spanish Pink is kind of like the cult favorite for Tom Ford lipsticks, but I have that one and I prefer Indian Rose. So it's just this dusty rose color, and I'm a big fan. Another one that I love this week is actually kind of the same color, but I didn't even swatch Indian Rose. What in the world is wrong with me? I like to do live swatches of lipsticks instead of like up close swatches. I don't know why. It's just like something I do. But you can see the color range is definitely different. Some days I was feeling a hot pink, and some days I was feeling this dusty rose color. Mostly, I love this dusty rose color. But yeah, that's Indian Rose. And then the next one is kind of the same color, a little bit darker, but it's matte. And it's by H&M. And see, it is darker. Now, some days I put on the H&M and then I topped it with Indian Rose. I think I did that twice. But this one is called Chalks Away, and it's the lip color to go. I think these are $9. They are so worth it. I did a whole video on H&M makeup. If you want to see how the H&M makeup performs and applies and all that stuff, you can go back to that. And I also am wearing this in that video. So you can see it on my lips and my skin tone, but it's so beautiful. So these two are kind of similar in tone, but like I said, when I was on vacation, I was just wanting that, not vacation, it was just my dad's house, but I was in the country and I was just wanting that pretty pink lip. So anyways, that is it for favorites this week. I feel like I've been talking a lot. I'm coughing. I got to go before I have another coughing attack. I hope you all have a fantastic week, and I will talk to you soon. Bye.
Coughing fit. So I had talked to you guys about in one of my Friday favorites. What in the world? Oh my gosh. Why am I coughing so much?